What's up, people? I'm George, and this is the Collecting News, the show where I bring you my top picks for this week in collecting. So we are coming close to the end of the month. We're already coming on Easter weekend this Sunday. And, you know, kids are going to be outside hunting Easter eggs. I'm going to be in here hunting statues and collectibles because that's what I do. And this week was a little bit slim. There wasn't that much out there that I could say just wowed me. I mean, we're coming off last week where we had Sideshow introduced the Cable. Iron Studios had a Thanos statue. XM Studios has been dropping all kinds of stuff. I mean, we saw Sabretooth, we saw Colossus, we saw they had a Darkseid that dropped last week, or at least the first looks at all this stuff. So definitely not the highlight week after coming off those last 3 episodes now of Collecting News. But we got some stuff for you. I'm going to show you a couple things. So without further ado, let's get into it.
Should note that it contains intense scenes that may disturb sensitive viewers. Deal with it!
Right off the bat, we got Kotobukiya in the house with a Hulk statue, and this is part of their Artifacts Premiere series. It's a limited edition statue of only 3,500 pieces worldwide, and it's 7.48 inches tall. It's made of plastic, and it costs $189.
That's a lot of money!
And I think that is ridiculous. I mean, it's badass. I think it looks cool. It definitely gives you the whole Hulk smash feel, right? You got that rock base. He's slamming on the ground. You know, very aggressive look. I do think the green tone is a little bit on the dark side. Could be a little bit lighter. But overall, I like the detail in the body. I do enjoy the statue a lot. It does look good. But $189. Woo! I mean, they are proud of that. Now, this, like I said, is part of their Premiere Edition. And there's a few of them in that line. They got already Thor, and they have Captain America in that line as well. But at $189, you are creeping, man. You're creeping very close to your Fine Art series that runs right around $299, $250 to $300 and change for those statues. And those are made of resin. They look like quality pieces, usually sculpted by Eric Sosa, no less. You know, and then you have this that's made of plastic and has a much higher edition size than those, and then also costing $189. And that's on sale at Big Bad Toy Store. So that makes it very difficult for me to say, yeah, I'm going to pull the trigger on this. But I do like the way it looks. So I'm curious to hear what your guys' thoughts about it. Let me know in the comments below. And next on my list is Diamond Select with this really awesome looking Thanos statue from Endgame. Now, I was introduced to this piece by one of my viewers last week. On the last video, he said, hey, George, you missed this one. I went and saw it, and I was like, damn, that's dope. So in the comments below, if you guys ever seen anything that you feel should end up on the Collecting News, write it in the comments. Let me know. I will search for it, and I will put it on the show if it looks badass enough. This one was definitely fitting the bill. So this is a Diamond Select statue. Unlike other Diamond Select statues, this one here is made of resin. This is not a plastic piece. It's also much bigger than the other statues. It doesn't actually say what the size is, but I heard through rumors that this is a quarter scale, so it's going to be a big statue. It's running $449 on sale at Big Bad Toy Store. Normally it runs $499 for the statue, so it's not that highly priced for such a good size. It's limited to 1,000 pieces, so it's very limited in comparison to the other Diamond Select pieces that they come out with. And most importantly, it's made of resin. I love resin statues. I love them. So this one here has a certificate of authenticity. And, you know, getting back to the resin thing that I was saying, what I like about it is that resin has a weight to it, and it makes you feel like you got something of quality, especially when you're charging this much money for a piece. I want to feel like I got a piece of art and not something that I got at the dollar store. You know, I don't want to have a plastic piece or something that you buy like at Walmart. You know, I'm not looking for something like that. I'm looking for something of quality when I'm spending this kind of money. So that's the reason why I felt like this one fits the bill. The only thing that I feel like this piece really needs is a light up feature for the gauntlet. And for God's sakes, Diamond Select, if you're going to give me some images of a statue, give me more than just 2 pictures. I want to have a proper nerdgasm when I look at my statues. You know, when I look at these pictures, that makes me want to buy the piece. It gets me all happy and feeling all lovely afterwards. And if you don't give me enough pictures, I can't feel that way. So come on, hook me up with some more pictures, please. And next up, we have XM Studios in the house with Omega Red. So if you don't know who Omega Red is, please climb out from whatever rock you are under and join the living world of comic readers who love Wolverine and read comics. And this is an enemy of Wolverine, by the way, if you guys didn't know. He's probably the second most notable enemy for Wolverine right after Sabretooth. So he got his first appearance in X-Men number 4, and he got a second appearance in X-Men number 5. These are the 1990 series X-Men drawn by Jim Lee. So I think the statue is cool. especially that XM and XM really messed me up. I don't know why. Too close in name. But this is really cool that XM decided to take and go after this character. It's because he's not really done by many formal studios, by the licensed studios, right? So the only other studio that I think has come up with the statue is Bowen, and I think they only did like a bust. But Sideshow hasn't even tackled him. So he's not a character that really gets much love, and he's a badass character of Wolverine, and I feel like he deserves more love than what he gets. So that all being said, he is not really the only way to go.
No, there is another.
But I digress. Back to this statue. So I think he looks pretty badass. He's standing there. He looks very aggressive, especially with the gritting teeth, in my opinion. I'm not a huge fan of the pose on this statue, and I think that's really the only reason why that I wouldn't go after him. You know, on one hand, when he has the gritting teeth, you know, he looks powerful, but like that he's not in the fighting stance. He kind of looks like he's just standing there, which doesn't fit well with this character. He's supposed to be more aggressive and more mean and lean, you know, that kind of thing. And I just feel like he's just standing upright. The sculpt, I think, is awesome. I think they did a good job with the detail on him. But I just feel like the pose could have been a little bit more dynamic or more aggressive, in my opinion. That's really what's holding me back on this one. I mean, details like what they have in the chest with the line work there and the texturing and the suit, I think is done very nicely. The base has that mechanical looking base that doesn't really mean or make any sense to me at the moment. You know, it doesn't really fit well. You know, I would much rather see him sitting on top of his like canister that he comes out with in the comics, and if you read the comics, you know what that is. So it would look better if he was like standing outside of that chamber. I think that would be more fitting. Now the thing with this statue that probably the other thing that I wouldn't go after with this is the second portrait. So on the second portrait, he has the mouth open, and when he's there with the pose that he has and his mouth open like that, he almost looked like he's belling out like a song or something. You know, like maybe he should be like a member of Queen. So, but like I stated, you know, if you're into licensed pieces, he is really the only option for you right now if you want a quarter scale Omega Red. And, you know, for that matter, he looks pretty cool. And if you're into that, then you can go and pick him up. So this one here is not a licensed piece in the United States. You can only get him in Asia. If you're interested in getting this statue, please let me know. I have a hookup. I could definitely get this one for you. And you can contact me at info@mcecentral.com. I'm going to leave that link in the description below, the email address in the description below for you guys to contact me about that. So again, guys, let me know in the comments what you think of Omega Red. Go now. Lastly, my favorite this week is Badass Piece by DC Collectibles. Now, the only thing I'm going to say about DC Collectibles right now is the same thing like I said to Diamond Select. Give me more pictures. Don't give me just 2 pictures. How am I supposed to have a proper nerdgasm if I don't get more pictures? I need more pictures in my life. I need more. But this is a badass looking piece in my opinion. It is Batman versus Deathstroke. I haven't seen a diorama with these two fighting off, and I think it looks cool. I like what they did with it. You know, you got Batman in that classic blue and yellow and gray suit, the blue and gray suit. And he's got the looks more like the Hush symbol than anything else. I'd probably say that this is more in line with the Hush Batman, with the way that looked. And you know, he's fighting off against Deathstroke. Deathstroke looks very comic-like. Now, from the looks of the base, it looks like that could be like a gargoyle base. It almost looks like a bat head, but it's hard to tell. It's because, you know, they only gave us this one picture. Like, you know, why wouldn't they give us some turnaround and let us see what else we got to work with? I like how Batman is just, you know, jumping off like that, and he's about to throw the batarangs at him. The cape flow is really nice. I think that looks really good. You know, and then you got Deathstroke, you know, about to swipe his sword. But the only thing that I could say with Deathstroke is I think I would like the pose to be a little bit different. You know, maybe have 2 swords and maybe like swung behind him like he's charging forward. I think that would have been a little bit cooler. You know, right now it looks a little stiff holding the sword back like that. I just think it could have been done just a little bit better, just a little tweak. But overall, I think it's a nice looking piece. This one stands only 11.75 inches tall, so it's not that big. I don't think this is a 1/6 scale piece. It is limited to only 5,000 pieces worldwide, so it is very limited in terms of the size. Usually something like this has got a much larger edition size, so that's not too bad. He's running $299.
Damn!
Woo! That's a big price for that small of a statue. You know, it is resin, so it's not a plastic piece. But good God, man, $299. God damn, that's a lot of money. So, It's on sale actually at Big Bad Toy Store. Normal price on this guy is $350. So if you're looking to get it, you can get $50 off if you get it at Big Bad Toy Store. I still think it's a cool looking statue. You know, I'm interested to see what this one looks like. I'm interested to see more pictures. So god dang it, DC Collectibles, hit me up with some more pictures. Same thing like I told the other guys. I need to have my nerdgasm. Show me more pictures, please. And anyway, guys, what do you guys think about this Batman statue? Let me know in the comments below. Alright kids, that's it for this week's collecting news. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you guys enjoyed what I showed you this week, what I had to present you. If you guys see anything out there that you feel is worth being on the collecting news, please write in the comments below. Let me know what it is. Just like with the Thanos statue this week, you know, I might have missed something and I would love to show it to everybody else. I'm glad to share anything that comes out with you guys. So please let me know in the comments below. If you guys enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up. And if you're new here, hit subscribe. Ding that bell to become part of the notification squad. You can catch all of our videos at mcecentral.com. I'm going to be coming back at you with another collecting news episode next Wednesday night. So stay tuned for that. And until next time, guys, keep it marvelous.